smiles on their faces. Now both up to speed, awaiting their next possessions for this game. They can't wait to get started again.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line.
A first carry for the All-Pro running back. It's Josh Jacobs. Loose inside the 30. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Packers! Josh Jacobs with his 13th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Packers have answered that early field goal to take a first-quarter lead.
Taker able to connect on the extra point. And that makes it a 7-3 lead.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And after the field goal last time, let's see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
You met fan bases that wanted that, that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
Robinson on a give right side.
And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
I know what you're thinking out there. I know a lot of you are thinking, take a shot downfield. It's a great spot for it. I'd say maybe later in the game, definitely in the second half. But right now, I think they were just trying to get some momentum built. Get a first down, pick it up, and keep moving.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Robinson with another carry.
And he went nowhere. He went backwards, back to the 33. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss.
Robinson up the middle. Now he's free at the 35. He may go.
And it's a big play there as he is finally taken down on what will be a terrific final act of this first quarter. After 1, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. Second quarter now, Falcon football, as they go to work on a 1st and goal. Robinson. Touchdown, Falcons. Nice job of polishing off that drive, but all the credit there goes to that play prior.
Yeah, it certainly does, because after that big play, I think resistance almost felt futile at that point, didn't it? And the very next play, they come right back, quick, fast, and in a hurry, and put it in the end zone.
The call is to go for 1 and kick the extra point. And it's through, and that makes the lead 10-7.
Makes the score Falcons 10, Packers 7.
touchdown. Here's Koo to kick off. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Ready, break. Now it's 2nd and 10. Here we go.
The handoff, Jacobs running to the left. And some room to work.
He's on his way.
Touchdown, Packers. Josh Jacobs with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Packers are once again back in front. Tucker with the extra point. And the lead is now 14-10.
14.
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
At their own 20-yard line.
Offense out there for their next drive. Touchdowns on back-to-back drives, so a very good flow right now offensively.
Hard to slow them down, too, because they are locked in. Feel like the offense coordinator is a little bit ahead of the defensive guys right now. They're beating them to the punch with their play calls. They've got a nice rhythm they're locked into. How can the defensive guys come up with something that'll disrupt that flow? That's what they're seeking right now.
Well, it's been an exciting sequence to watch.
On 2nd down, another shot for Robinson. And they'll get to him quickly here as he'll get a yard, just a yard to the 22.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive.
Here now a 3rd down and 8. Now Penix. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted.
And he'll take this down inside the 15-yard line.
And Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
Firing quickly out wide is Love. Calling a gain of 6 on the play. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made it a nice, easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. Here's Jacobs from the gun. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
10 black.
Throwing. Love.
And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
Justin Tucker on for the field goal. A 28-yard attempt.
Tucker's kick is good. And that moves him up by a touchdown now at 17-10. So golden field position there squandered as they can muster only a field goal.
Yeah, you were gifted a first-and-goal situation, but I have to give credit to the defense. They were brought out in a really tough situation, so give them credit for holding them to 3. That's a pretty nice accomplishment.
Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game.
Bcyd Robinson, touchdown number 22 on the season. And the Falcons are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Koo for the extra point. And he gets it to go, and we're all even. 17 apiece.
Ties the game at 17.
Team 17 the score, all even to this point as the kick's away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too bad.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. They also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Love looking to throw it. We'll get this complete to Matthew Golden. Down the left sideline. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Matthew Golden, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Packers are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And they will take a 7-point lead. Following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
In motion goes the tight end. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Here's 2nd and 10. The throw on target to his receiver, McKenzie. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. 3rd and 2. Robinson will try to pick it up. And he will not only not get the yard he needed, he goes the wrong direction. And a loss of 3 to bring up 4. The Falcons send out their punter as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. 39-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And it'll be Packer football here, first down and 10.
At their own 36-yard line.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. And the last time I look and repeat that, Charles' defense, they were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down and 7.
Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half.
Ready. Red 38.
Now Love. This complete to the tight end, Tucker Kraft. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And a good push up front, and he's able to navigate his way down inside the 30.
4 yards.
Trouble, 38.
That's another Packers.
To pass, here's Jordan Love. And that is incomplete.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone get 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends, who you would think could absorb that contact.
Strike. Let's go. You're 50. Green. Ready?
Love now. He's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 33. Now the Packers going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. To throw now, here's Love. A rifles one, that's going to be intercepted. And the Falcons are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Well, it looks like one of the DBs has it. And they get the football. They'll set up shop at their own 49-yard line. And they had just picked it off to get the football. They fumble it right back. I looked over to both sidelines. A lot of scrambling to find the helmets.
Yeah, you can almost, you know both sides are screaming sudden change. Because when sudden change happens, that's a defensive call to get back out on the field. There's been a fumble, so an interception, some type of a turnover. You've got to get back out there and play. These guys just want to get to the bench and gather themselves and regroup a little bit. Let's see if these offenses can settle in and start taking care of the ball a little bit better.
And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
Here we go. Ready.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. That's taken in by Kraft. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. 27 yards there, a first down. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on down and try to get 3 before halftime. Tucker's kick is good. But now there is a penalty marker on the field, so let's see what this is about. And that flag accepted.
Smash. Red. Let's go now. Set.
Final play of the half. Love to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
On that snap, he's aware of his defense after the play he just made. A one-possession game, and his hit kept it exactly that.
A 29-yard attempt.
Tucker's kick is good, and that will do it for this first half.
Makes the score.
First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So it's the Packers set to receive the kick. They've got the lead as well as we are underway in the third quarter. A lane opens here. He's past the 30. And now off to the races down the right side. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Touchdown.
It's all about taking words and bringing them to life. At halftime, I will guarantee you in their locker room, they talk about pressing the kicking game because you can get an advantage if you do it right, and they just did.
Tucker with the extra point. And that'll make this a three-score game now. The lead moves to 17.
Falcons 17.
So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. A play fake. Now Penix. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
I'm sure there's a tough halftime trying to figure out some strategy to get things going. Trailing by a lot when they went into the locker room. He's just trying every avenue to spark his team here to begin the third quarter. Not a lot going on that play, though.
Second and 10. And looking to throw, Penix. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. 23 yards the pickup there.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
They'll go play action here with Penix. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down. Straight ahead, it's Robinson. They give him about 4 on the play, but he's marked short, so it'll be third and about the length of the football.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
They'll bring the tight end in motion right. On third down, Robinson. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's fourth down. They are going for it. Penix. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Falcons go for it, but it doesn't work out. And this defense is going to get the football back near midfield, right at the 48. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it, forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, That's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize, like going to the county fair. You don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. Short throw. He's got Kraft. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Oh, it's time to give more credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line. But once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
6, let's go. 45, white. Drill green. Ready.
Love from the gun on 3rd down. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
He did a fine job there not hitting it before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free. That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. And all the way to the 25 before it's hit and dropped. 186 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. They were probably just looking for a couple yards of breathing room, snapping the ball at their own 2. Well, they got a lot of breathing room.
And even knowing that offenses are as aggressive as they are now in the NFL, you still expect them to run the football in that situation. Why weren't they ready? Instead, it turns into a monster gain and gets them way.
He's got him in, complete. And he takes it all the way down to the 32. It's a big play there for Atlanta. 43 yards.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Play fake, and they'll throw with Penix. Going for Kyle Pitts again. He's got him again. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. A big play that time on the catch and run. And it'll result in a fresh set of downs. Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here. And he gets in. Touchdown, Atlanta. Drake London, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Falcons are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the 3rd. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And the lead is trimmed down to 10.
Falcons 24.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. Reed going to bring it out of the end zone. And they're going to be backed up to start. A big hit there on the return. Stops him dead in his tracks.
For most people, the excitement of a kickoff return is to see a long one that goes back in the opposite direction. But for the guys covering it, it's being able to stop them deep in their own territory. How about that incredible form tackle right there? Shoulder into ball carrier, and down he goes.
On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
An opportunity to get a drive started here at the end of the 3rd quarter. What you're trying to do is break the game down a little bit. Don't let your guys see too deep into the game, into the future, and say, oh, we got to get here. No, right here, right in front of them. Melt the clock down, get to the 4th quarter, try and keep going.
And try to keep that lead.
Exactly.
60 red. Fight 60.
Love from the gun. Pass caught. It's Romeo Doubs. Across midfield. He's on his way. Touchdown, Packers. Julio Dobbs, 83 yards. And the Packers are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter.
Justin Tucker lining up for
That's a pretty quick response to that last touchdown drive, and it seemed like they maybe given up momentum. Not so fast.
No, not at all, because they ended up pushing the lead up once again, and you're exactly right. Thought momentum might have been shifting. Instead, they grabbed old Mo, didn't let him get to the opposite sideline.
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Back now here on EA Sports. It's the Falcons. They'll have the football, but trailing on the scoreboard as we get set to begin the fourth. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. To the air, Penix. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Quay Walker. And into the end zone. It's a pick 6 and a Packer touchdown. So a fourth-quarter pick 6 here, and that one might put this game out of reach, CD.
I certainly agree with that, partner, and I know one thing, though. That team that just got the pick 6, they're going to keep playing until this one's over. Better be careful. They're looking to get another one.
Tucker now to add the point after. And the lead is now 24.
Makes the score Packers 48, Falcons 24.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Remember, they have won 3 straight, but getting to 4 straight does not appear to be in the cards as they are in a big fourth-quarter hole. They begin the drive with Robinson. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 211 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. That's out wide here for Robinson. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. 24 yards a game there. Another first down as well.
Falcons first down. 24-yard gain on the play.
They'll throw with Penix. That's into the hands of Pitts, the tight end. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. So 3 plays already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. Here's Penix. Quick throw, knocked away, and incomplete. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
Dropped for a loss of 7 by multiple defenders. This likely a must-have. 3rd and goal.
Loss of 7 yards. It's 3rd down and goal.
They'll try and throw. Here's Penix. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. And the Packers are going to take over at their own 2-yard line.
Partner's bad enough when you just can't hold on to the football. But when your quarterback's throwing it to the other team, that's 3 interceptions now, 4 turnovers for the game. You really have no chance to win the football game.
And they'll get this only up to about the 3-yard line. Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the 4th quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. 36 yards on the play.
And even with the game seemingly in hand, they're continuing to fire away, pressing the ball down the field. Listen, it's worked all day. No reason to go away from it now.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Love. That's taken in by Golden. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. Between the last 2 plays, they moved it over half the length of the football field. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Here's a handoff to Jacobs running left. And he'll take this one down to about the 40. Jesse Bates made the tackle from his safety spot.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations. There'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. If they want a first, they need to get the football to the 32 here on 3rd down.
Yellow, 43.
Here's Love. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Jacobs. And a good job on the tackle there as they get him down shy of the 1st on the 35-yard strike.
We can make this one pretty simple. Blocked up all of his progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked him down to force a 4th down?
And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. The Packers unable to pick up the first. And that will force a turnover on downs. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out, because now it's not a total loss, because as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
Got a man that's caught at the 6-yard line. And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. Robinson is into the end zone. It's a Falcons touchdown.
Sometimes offenses can get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here. And we run this play in the alley. And that's good work to hit the hole hard and finish in the end zone.
Tough there. Good pass just hit the hands. He just couldn't bring it in.
And every receiver's coach everywhere. Seeing that play, focus, focus, focus. Watch it all the way in and tuck it away.
And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a third down.
A couple of quick incompletions, and now they're just one more away from getting off the field. They've got options now. Could they dial up a blitz here or just drop everyone into coverage to crowd the throwing lanes?
Here we go, set. Red, 38. Ready?
From the gun on third down. Love. Throw caught by Musgrave. And he's going to have the Packers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. From the 34 now, here's first and 10. That one looks like he'll throw here. And it's caught downfield. It's Golden. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. A very solid gain of 27. They probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on first and goal. Throwing. Love. Touchdown, Packers. Jaden Reed, a 7-yard touchdown grab. His guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. Tucker now for the extra point. And they open the lead up now to 25 points.
The score, Packers 55, Falcons 30. Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And he's going to go down as time has now run out on this game. Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel.